I don't read the social media anymore.
Over 10 years, the opposition in Nigeria struggled to get power at the center. From 2003 to 2007, down to 2011, and then in 2014, magic happened. Brought this slogan, change. Change what exactly? Nigerians never ask, what kind of change are these people trying to introduce to us? In 2019, they brought about the next level. But between 2015 to 2019, Nigerians have already witnessed a lot of change. Was it positive or negative? It was more of a negative impact on the citizens of Nigeria. Muhammadu Buhari was brought forth. Many saw him as the person that will change and turn around the indiscipline in Nigeria, as well as the economic and the security in particular situation in Nigeria. As of that time, we had insecurity ravaging the northeastern part of the country. Fast forward to 2017 through 2019, it happens that someone made a comment, and all the presidents or the presidency could do as of that time was to ban Twitter, now X. And this generates a lot of reaction during that time. Many people find alternative in order to access their social media handle. Between 2015 and 2019, the opposition in Nigeria, PDP, as of that time, were fighting the ruling All Progressive Congress because they had a majority at the Senate. Remember Femi Gbajabiamila, who was the Speaker of the House of Rep between 2019 to 2023, jumping over the fence of the National Assembly in order to defend the democracy. The same democracy that they were able to build both on and off the social media is now under threat by the same people who were trying to fight for democracy. Femi Gbajabiamila is talking about regulating the social media that the All Progressive Congress leveraged upon to get into power in 2015 and 2019 respectively. Even the 2023 general election, the Speaker of House of Representatives benefited from the usage of this same social media that he is trying to regulate today.
The menace of social media. Indeed, it is a societal menace. For many of us, you will understand that once you hit that send button, potential to reach millions of people all around the world poses great danger, not just to the society, but even unintended consequences to the individual who's at your receiving end, including security of life. The question that I normally ask is, who do you hold more responsible?
Just as you can hear him over there, it is very, very, very simple to understand that in Nigeria, many politicians or the political elite in Nigeria always made laws and rules that can only be applicable to the poor but not the rich. All they do is make sure that you make this law, but it's just specifically for the poor, not the rich. Alleged to have received billions to renovate residents. He was also alleged to be connected to Betty Edu's loot, a minister of humanitarian affairs that was eventually sacked by the current administration. There's an allegation also that Femi Gbajabiamila, as a U.S. lawyer, stole from his U.S. client. Also, that his boss, direct boss, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was alleged to have forged certificates, of which we saw the drama that played out after he was inaugurated as the president, which the case went all the way to Supreme Court, using even the evidence provided by the U.S. court was not even enough, to disqualify him at the appeal court as well as the Supreme Court. Femi Gbajabiamila's direct boss, the president, also has been alleged to be on FBI record. The president was also alleged to have been a drug trafficker, of which all these allegations, all these, were discussed on the social media. And because of these, some politicians, like the president himself said,
I don't read social media anymore. Abuse hell out of me. If I read it, I get high blood pressure. I get angry. I don't read it. So, if I want to hear anything, my children or any of my workers will tell me, this one say this one. If I'm tired, I say, please, forget it.
During the campaign, that he was being bullied at the social media, so he therefore not visit social media again. We all remember how the president, Muhammadu Buhari, once banned Twitter, now X, because of social media activities that never benefited him or his political party as of that time. What is the way forward out of all these problems facing Nigeria as of today? One of the major problems that Nigeria is battling with is insecurity and starvation that has ravaged the country within the last 8 months of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Now becomes so worrisome that instead of the president and the APC-led administration to concentrate on how they will fix the problem facing Nigerians, they are busy looking at the issues with social media. Nigerians will always complain. Nigerians will always react to every policy being made by the government. What they are trying to do is like beating a child and then making sure that the child did not cry for any reason. It's just so disturbing to see that instead of looking at how to improve the economy, the people in the helms of affairs are busy looking at how they can actually silence the citizens. What do you think about the move by the ruling All Progressive Congress and some political elites, to sanction the social media usage in Nigeria? As the news broke the other day, that criticizing the president on social media will earn you 3 years imprisonment. So this now makes us to understand that the president and those in power understand the fact that they are performing so badly. And because they don't want to receive any form of criticism, they want to silence everybody or anyone that wishes to criticize their government and policy. So is this democracy or authoritarianism that we are being practicing now in Nigeria? Democracy was under threat between 2015 to 2019, of which some of those people agitating for this now were actually fighting for democracy. So the hand have now turned, they are now part of the system, and they now feel that democracy in Nigeria is not under threat, even with these that they are trying to bring forth. Thank you for watching.